Good afternoon. Welcome back to CTV Sports as we're live here now for our second game of the day as we switch to the Metropolitan Cup, our sixth goal. We're going to be joining this game in the second chucker, second of four chuckers. Our thanks again for joining us as we had our 8-goal game, big game there, the Aspen Cup. And congratulations to Newport as they had a great game against the Barrow there. Pulled it out at the end over on field number 4 at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Now we're at the Santos Teves Polo Farm, and we have our two teams. We're going to line up here with our Mount official Roddy Matthews in the middle. I'll bring you up to speed real quick as we have the Mangore team, and they are going to be in the green jersey today with Rick Salter playing the number 1. Santos Teves will play the number 2, and Cruz Bilbao will play the number 3. They're all A-rated players on 0 goals. They have Gonzalo Teves will play the number 4 position. He'll captain the team at 4 goals. And they get a 1.5 on handicap. They're a 4-goal team against a 6-goal team. 3 Graces with Rebecca Cohen right there in the front in the gray jerseys and the pink helmet. She'll play number 1 on a -1. Artemio Figueras will play the 2 on 2 goals. Justin Daniels will play the 3 on 2 goals. And Juan Bollini will anchor the team at the number 4 position on 3 goals. They gave up the 1.5. They left the first chucker with 1 goal by Santos Teves in the green jerseys, number 2 with 1 goal, and 2 goals by Artemio. So that leaves us at 2.5. We'll keep you up on the 5, that 0.5 as it goes along, as the action continues here on the Aspen field at the Santos Teves Polo Farm. So some great polo back and forth here. I want to thank Cale Newman for taking over and handling the mic there for our Aspen Cup earlier. Remember, you can go back and check all the games on CTV Sports if you want to catch up as we are getting closer to our semifinals and finals in both of these leagues. 9 teams, and here we go to the action in our Metropolitan 6th goal, and it's going to be the Mangore Pony Up team. We're going to get it down the far side, backed up cleanly, looking for Bollini. Good turn there by everybody. I like the non-call here. Everybody turning, window staying just open. Bollini knows that, so he just kind of gets in the rumble seat here. It's going to be the 2 elder statesmen going at it as it's going to be Gonzalo Teves turning the corner. Beautiful little bay pony here is Teves. Good ball control. Number 4, as we were talking about earlier this season playing there, he does play with his son. They look very similar in the field with their white helmets. On the turn here, Artemio. This will be a big part of the game as they do use, I believe it's Artemio. They flipped that on them, and that might be no. I think
that's Artemio wearing the 2. Justin does have the 3 on.
Okay, there you go. Right, and they got the different gray helmet, the lighter helmet, the gray and darker helmet. Justin wearing the dark helmet. Bollini, Juan, that ball's got eyes. Oh yeah.
Oh, what a goal there by Juan Bollini. Just we saw a lot of that in this 8-goal match that we just played. They see an opening, they take the shot, and most of the time it'll work. Sometimes, the wind might catch it, but it's pretty still out there today. That ball goes dead center between the uprights.
Yeah, good caller, but I got to tell you, too, also, Cale, the players are really getting organized with the clear and use it.
Yes.
And
I saw a lot of that in the 8-goal match earlier today.
They're really working well with the umpires. It is a ballet, we say, with the umpires and the players. And the game does move along cleanly when both players and umpires are working well together on that. Here we go on the bowl end. Remember, every team, every player, and after every goal, they'll switch directions. So here goes. It's going to be picked up there nicely by Santos Teves.
Yeah, Santos Teves. Santos Teves, he's turning into quite a really nice little polo player. Still holds a 0-goal rating, but I can see that kid going up here pretty soon.
Yeah, 3 of the best 0-goal players and 2-goalers in the world right here playing against each other. On the move, and it's going to be a nice pickup here by Artemio. He's going to take it right inside. That's a beautiful approach shot. Look for the finish and the drag.
Beautifully done there by Artemio. You know, I love the calmness of him. You can tell as he's riding down the field here. You get a nice look at this replay here. He's just sticking balling. Not a care in the world. He sees the goal. He's working towards goal and just gets it done like it's nothing.
Another good point there, hitting that far post. Kale, remember, always hit to that far post. That way you leave the ball on the field if you overhit. If you don't, you hit the easy cut shot for the goal. If you hit to the other post, it puts you on a next shot. A lot of chance losing the field. Yeah, he impressed me yesterday. I was thinking about that play yesterday we were talking about where he actually went to the ride-off on with Mandelbaum.
Yes.
And he actually rode away from Mandelbaum, so he had to go hit him, and then he couldn't hit the tail shot.
Yes.
That was a
a
high-goal play. Well, high-goal mentality.
That was a fantastic play. I remember we were talking about that one yesterday. These young players are showing us some fantastic skills out here. And, they're just going to keep improving every match they play, and a lot of these kids have great coaches.
Yes, they
at
do.
Home.
Yeah, a lot of them. That's a very good point. They're being coached all day long, all night long. I always like to say if you sit at dinner with them, and it's great to see that. The future of polo looks very, very bright with all of our young players. And we got a lot of high goal young players too that are 5 goals and up. And remember the rating system, they're rating you from -1 to 10. You go -1 and you go A-rated 0. You work away from 1 to 10, 10 being top of the game. And, that funny thing like we always say about that is about 80% of the players are 3 goals or less. So it is a big commitment to get to that 3-goal rating.
Yeah, and one thing we live, eat, sleep, and breathe polo, so we understand all of this almost like second nature. Trying to explain how the game works to someone who may be an outsider, trying to hit home that there are only a handful of those 10-goal players in the world.
Yeah, and there's a refined line between those 8 and 10s, and it's crazy. We got to get everybody back after the courtesy change. And, again, I love to applaud the players for being so quick on the courtesy change. And we'll speed up as the season goes on and everybody gets comfortable with it. Little back shot out of bounds here. We're going to change of possession. They'll count it out. They bring it 5 yards from the boards there. They'll drop it and the ball being played. All players must get the position on this.
And that's going to be Rick Salter bringing that one in. Quick there.
Yeah, I like that. If you hadn't seen a ball in a while, that's a great play there by Gonzalo Teves to give him the ball.
Yeah.
Let him get a stick on it. Gets him ready for his next shot. Going to get stolen away here, though, and picked up, though, by Pony Up. Mangore and Bollini will drive the ball down the right side, looking for Rebecca. A little bit too far. Backed up cleanly by Teves. Nobody home. And Juan, nice little turn right there. He'll get control, and Artemio working tight. Look at that with Gonzalo. Giving Bollini time.
That's a selfless play there by the young player as well.
Yeah, and then leaves them in time to go for a pass. Perfect play. Now, looked like he was going to get there, but it gets by him, and Justin takes over. A little bit of a cluster now here in the second chucker. Gonzalo looking for Santos. And it's going to break away. It's going to be Cruz Bilbao. Well done.
Ooh. Cruz miscues on that ball, not what he wanted to do there, but it's going to be Artemio to come in here and capitalize on that broken play once again. Artemio, he's got Juan Bollini coming in behind here if he needs him, and he was ready to take it himself, but he gets called off there by Bollini. Says, you go forward, I'll hit you the pass. Goes a little bit beyond Artemio, and it's going to be Teves now.
Yeah, good communication once again. We've seen that in all of their games.
The communication on with a lot of these 6-goal teams have been fantastic out there.
One umpire the other day went to overtime, or 5 chuckers. I went to sudden death. Unbelievable. Great, what a great game. I mean, very, very skilled players and teams.
I'm very impressed with the turnout on the 6-goal this year.
Yeah, love it. 9 teams. Here we go. Inside, outside. Picked up here. Good control by Daniels. Justin, he's got Artemio on a rumble seat. He'll just leave it from here on the little black mare. Now, Teves has got to go ahead and work to that one. Santos, he gets there, makes a neutral play, and leaves it for his dad, Gonzalo. It's funny how you say how they emulate each other as they ride. We see that a lot of them with a lot of father-son combinations, and it's just great to see that as they work forward. Loose ball play.
We saw that in this Mangore Pony Up team's first match where they were playing against a pair of Obregones. Father-son Obregon with father-son Teves, and it's very, like you just said, they emulate their fathers.
Yeah, and you're right, and both sides were like that. They turned around here, and you see right here, now this play is kind of interesting. Bellini's going to read this one. This is a great communication play again, because Artemio was on the ball. There were two players riding at that ball. Now, they were engaged for a moment, but then it looked like Artemio pulled out of there. So when I say engaged, the focus on the other players, so that gives the line up to Bellini. There's no right of way on the near side. We'll see what our mounted official decides to do that as we see Artemio change, and we'll be right back.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Welcome back. We have both teams there. Now, we did end with a penalty inside the 30 seconds, the final warning horn there, so they do play that play and get the checker to follow unless it is in the final chucker, which they'll play that 30 seconds out in all of our games. This four-chucker polo, Kale, one thing I did pick up yesterday, you were actually calling the game. I was on the field, but I did see a difference with the way the teams were talking strategy because of the four chuckers.
Yes.
Compared to that six chuckers.
Definitely comes into play.
Yeah. We talk about the round robin a lot where you play 3 and 3, and that becomes a big strategy deal on how you're going to play your horses, how you're going to play your players. Are you going to come out quickly and try to score goals? And this four chucker stuff, I think trying to get that early lead is a big deal also. And that's one thing they were talking about.
Yes, no, that definitely comes into play. You're using your horses differently. Yourself as the player it plays a different game because going two chuckers and then having a halftime break versus having to go the full three chuckers, you might be able to get a little bit more done.
No, you didn't. They brought that up. Brought it up that some of the players felt that they get warmed up only after two. Well, they don't get it going, so it might be good on four-chucker polo to actually really go stick and ball before the game and really stick and ball hard, though. Bring in extra horse.
Break a sweat.
Yeah, break a sweat. Like really go out, not just warm up, but really go out and get yourself fired up because that half will come quickly, and you can be down by 3 or 4 goals.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. And then the other thing, too, is, coming out of halftime in a 6-ticker match, you have the 3 chuckers to get some things working.
Right,
and a
work
lot
it
of games
back.
are won or lost in the 5th chucker.
No, you're well
and
said.
we don't have a 5th chucker.
Well said. Well said.
It's...
It's definitely going to be something, I think, as we see this polo grow and the amount of teams and players and the quality, of course, of the horses and players. So they do get the basically meeting on the wrong side call. Right away violation. Another smart play here by the number 2. Artemio Figueras to pull out of that play. So Bollini had the right of way. He'll get the open goal penalty. Artemio. Looks like a penalty 3 this time. So 4 goals on the day for number 2. And that'll bring us back to the center once again as they start out this 3rd chukker. 2 goals in the beginning from Figueras as he scored quickly there. And then we had one from Santos Teves to add to his 1.5. Made it 2.5 to 2. And then 2 unanswered goals in the second. One by Artemio and one by Juan Bollini. Making it 4, 2.5. Penalty 3, making it now 5 to 2.5. And look at this. This is what they needed right here. Come out of the bowl in Mangore.
That's going to be
pony up.
Cruz Bilbao working his way down here. Cruz, gets hooked out of there by Artemio. And Teves trying to keep this one alive. Look at that. Juan Bollini saves that one inches from the back line. Right, dangerously in that goal mouth here. Here comes Bilbao once again, back in control. Bilbao, kicked by the pony, and that's going to go over the back line. What a save by Juan Bollini.
Right on the doorstep, as you said. And he was right in there, and then shut down quickly on the Chestnut Mare to get back in control. And a good defensive stand here by 3 Graces.
Bollini sends this one in. Look at Bilbao keeping a real close watch on Bollini now. Bollini's going to unleash a pass down here. He's got Artemio and Justin. Justin picks up the play. Nicely done here. Justin hooked out of there. Now Artemio unable to make a play there. That was a smart move by Artemio with Teves coming in there like that. But here comes Justin getting the ball back under control here for 3 Graces. Justin with a nice shot here. Will he get to this ball before it crosses the end line? He does. Gets there. And oh my goodness, what a play by Justin and Artemio with the finish.
9 times out of 10, that ball will be taken out by the defense.
Yes.
But this is just a brilliant play, as you said. You watch him, but he does wait for Artemio, and he waits. A little cut shot to the inside.
Beautiful.
Good read by Figueras, and a nice finish. Well done.
That was textbook.
Yeah. Problem with that play is you do hit it to the center, and the defense usually has control, so they take it out.
Yeah.
But on this play, they just did it so well. And remember, those are 2 top 2-goal players.
Yeah, they definitely make it look easy. It's not that easy.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not. You got it. There's a lot of thought process going into that little play. Bollini. Juan's going to find the left side here. And good defense here by Teves as he gets a little bit of an edge. Back shot coming. Going to find Bilbao on the corner. And picked up and taken forward by Santos Teves now. 3 Graces keeping them on the boards. A little bit of a melee play here, back and forth. 2 players come together. They're going to work the scrum out here. Umpire Matthews letting them clean it up as they all come together, and they finally break loose. Bollini holding the back door down. Gets a piece of it, near side pickup. Control play. And 3 Graces will go to the forward movement here. Left behind, picked up and turned. Now Daniels, and he knows that he's got Artemio in front. Might as well use them. The 1-2. And wow, they are dialed in. Another high flag.
Definitely dialed in here. I love to see that. I mean, the communication is just almost perfection here on this 3 Graces team. These guys passing very well, and I can't say much more about it.
Did they edge out yesterday in that second game? Did they win that second
game?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, they did. They came out victorious over the Polo School.
Okay, sorry about that, Kel. I think they might have this one just wide.
Okay.
We're going to take a look at it.
All right.
So we get the replay here. Oh, we got a whistle.
Okay.
So the goal shot was in. What they're talking about is crossing over from right to left,
Gotcha. Okay.
falling over the line.
Yeah, there was you can see that happen. No, he was
This is going to be a little more in the sixth goal.
little close.
Remember, we had a few calls also. I looked at the tape last night on the games we were doing. Remember, we talked about the 26th goal. A lot of people asked about that on the distances. Probably the biggest differences in the higher, because we do everything from 6 to 26, would be the distances. And that's just for safety based on the level of horses and players. And when you have a lot of lower-rated players some are coming into the game, some have been in the game for a while, safety counts. So they will give a little bit of more of a comfort zone for safety. We'll see what our mountain official decides on this. Now, on this play, mountain official would probably let that play carry on, so you probably had a late whistle there because he wants to let the goal shot happen. That way, if they were to decide to say no foul on the play, then the goal would count. If he was to blow the whistle before Artemio took the shot and he said no foul, then it would be a bowling right there. So that's why it's always good to use the late whistle. We are going to have the falling across the right of way. So it'll go back to the Mangore Pony Up team. And 2:35 left here in the third. Control play.
Teves sends this one over center field now. Trying to find one of the young guns up there. Looking for Bilbao or the younger Teves. But it's going to be Gonzalo to come through, muscle his way through, and get a hold of it. Now it's the battle of the number 4s here, Gonzalo Teves and Juan Bollini. Battling it out here. Teves still has possession. He's doing a great job here with his ball control. Teves trying to muscle his way through, and he's going to find it there. Nicely done there by Teves. That took a lot of effort. Not an easy task with Juan Bollini on your hip. Check out this replay here. He's just working his way down towards that goal mouth. He needs to get around Bollini. Bollini watching him like a hawk there, but he's able to thread the needle.
Yeah, and that's right on the edge of being, walking or delaying the game or keeping it going. And he just kept it going, just enough speed. And I like that horse. Had a nice little, we had some horses back in the day. Charlie Muldoon, one I see, could lope at a standstill.
Yeah.
So is he moving or not? But like you said, pretty shot and clean play there by Bollini. Comes back
very clean. Very clean.
Yep. Come back center, Daniels.
Justin keeping this one going here. Got hooked. No, he didn't. He avoided the hook there. Barely avoided the hook. But look at that. Teves stops that ball. Justin, that was a nice little shot there on goal by Justin. But Teves coming across at the right time, able to intercept that. And here we go. Teves up to Santos Teves now. Now Cruz Bilbao. Bilbao can't quite get a hold of it. It's going to be Gonzalo. Pops that one high in the air. Gets a hold of it. Nice ball control there. Some hand-eye coordination skills. And Teves sends this one right back up to Bilbao. Cruz, Bilbao, Cruz, Bilbao, and he's going to escort that one right on in there. Nice play by Cruz Bilbao.
I like him too. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch Cruz grow up and as he gets a little bigger and stronger, and he plays very well with the ball. Great passing again here as Teves finds Bilbao. And, now just Bollini knew he was beat, falls in right behind, and just hopes that he misses. So great control by the young player. And he picks up his first goal today.
No, these young guys are doing very well out here. And looks like that's going to do it for Chucker number 3 here. We did have the warning horn go before we were able to get the bowling in. So we're going to go ahead and send the players off, and we'll be right back in it with more action here in the Metropolitan Cup 6 goal right after this.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweat back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how
the Guernseys, especially, obviously Mark and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power.
I mean, I always love the mountains, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
Polo's a huge, big menu, and that's the way polo should be.
I think the club is very balanced of fun and competitive polo. I think it's great that we're able to play, some people play 3 times a week, some people play 4, some people play 5, and that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want to make of it, and whatever you want to get out of playing, that's what you get here in Aspen.
All right, here we go. 4th and final chucker. And we're live Aspen Field, Santa Rita Polo Farm. As the sun sets there, you can see the beautiful shadows on those horses. Beautiful spot there. The sunset last night here was fantastic out there. If you want to come watch a game in the afternoon, I think the Santa Rita Polo Farm is just one of those amazing places. Of course, Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails.
They're coming.
They're
coming back.
Whole nother level.
I've been talking to people. I've got people interested in playing. I got people interested in coming to watch. But no, Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails, we're coming back with that. We'll be sure to keep an eye on our calendar, which you can find on our app, the GCPC app.
Yeah, new app, right?
Yeah, we had the app last year,
but it was upgraded. When or so yet?
Yeah, no. Our crew is killing it with the app here. The schedule page is live linked to the calendar that I control. So that is the most up-to-date information that you can find on everything that's happening at Grand Champions Polo Club.
So easier to go there than call you?
Yeah, if you want, you can still call me.
Okay.
But you can still call or text.
Should be good.
But no, it's all of the most up-to-date information, and the field assignments are generally put on the afternoon or evening before. Yeah. So if you're...
And they have GPS to the fields and everything, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was great. That was
So
really
if you're looking to figure out where the polo is, it'll always be on there the morning of the games, so be sure to check that out. And keep an eye out because we will be putting the Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails info in there as that comes available.
Simplicity.
Yeah. Yes. Ball's in play over here. Final chucker underway. 6 to 4.5. Remember that half goal in play. Mangore coming in on 4 goals versus the 6-goal 3 Graces squad. Juan Bollini behind the ball. Bollini looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got Teves there, keeping a close watch. Juan going to fire this one up here, trying to find Justin Daniels. Going to come up a little shy. And Rick Salter gets a little touch on a nice little back shot there by Salter. Rick is pass now. A couple players come together. And we're going to have a whistle here, stopping the action.
So early whistle in the 4th. And remember, we have our mount official on the field, our single mount official for the 6-goal forger. We do have the ability to use the cameras if we need. And right there, you're just going to get one. It's kind of an intimidation play. You got a player looking up, and you want to make sure he doesn't have to, check to go forward, hit a ball there. So for safety, we just get a spot hit, right away violation. Turn around and controlled and taken forward. Now it's going to be Gonzalo Teves, and they are doing a great job here. 3 Graces with their defense. Good pickup here, and it will be Rick. Taking it down. Nice shot.
Nice shot there by Salter. And unfortunately, though, no one home to pick up the pass. It's going to be turned back by Artemio, where he's going to try and find Juan Bollini. Bollini jumps in, gets established on this line, looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got Rebecca going downfield. He slows it down here. He's being marked up, so he's got a little bit of time here waiting for that player to clear, and now he's going to unleash a pass. No, not a pass. He's going to unleash a goal shot.
Yeah, here's a pass for you. They laid it in there perfect. It did look like a pass. I agree with you. Little lob wedge, and Juan enjoying his 3 players in front of him. Rebecca, we can't talk enough about Rebecca. She's done so well. But look at this play right here. Beautiful shot.
Look at that. Dead center between the posts on the angle, too. That was Picture perfect.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. Nice swing, nice easy swing. If it doesn't go far enough, it lays inside, puts the pressure on Bollini out the back door. Has a breakaway here.
Yeah, and speaking of Bollini, here he comes once again. And look at that. He miscues, but Rebecca Cohen fires this one right back up there to Bollini, trying to keep this one under control. It's going to be Cruz Bilbao, though, to come away with it. Cruz Bilbao taking this one around the long way, deep into the corner now. Comes up here on the sideboards. He's going to get it dug out of there. He's got players in motion downfield. He's got Teves coming in. Justin, though, coming to the ball. And Justin's going to get caught there as the whistle sounds.
Yeah, it's pretty easy pick up here. You'll see this one. Cruz has control, number 3 in the green. You see how you break loose here. Ball goes over the right shoulder of his player. Player fouling the ball. Has a right way over a player moving from left to right. Justin would be fine there if he didn't have to move, because if the ball goes by his boot, and then that can be a bit discretionary on the reach there, Kale, if how close it is. Is it beyond his boot? Is it by his boot? Is it beyond? Is it behind the boot?
Mm-hmm. Now, a very good way to explain that as well. He just I don't think he realized how, when you're running like that, you might not necessarily realize how much you're moving over.
Yes, sir.
But you got to be in control of your horse and your mallet at all times, and unfortunately, he got caught.
And a great play by Gonzalo to close that window. Big deal. They get the penalty 5B out of it. And they work it all the way down. They get an offensive attack, but that ball's going to go just wide to the left. And we'll see if they want to use the Kersey change here. Beautiful looking gray that Juan Bollini's on. I think I was actually sticking ball with Juan Bollini the other day at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. And what a shot there. Look at that. With such beautiful conformation there. Santa Rita breeding operation. And they will use our final courtesy change. So 3:36 on the clock. In the background there, you see our CTV Sports mobile unit. And they'll switch them around here. So Bollini riding the 2 grays in his final. Chucker. Great pit crew he has. And always a big shout out to all of our trainers and grooms out there taking care of these magnificent animals. And this season, man, Kev, the horses have just been phenomenal. It's been so much fun to watch the. Well, you know what, Kev, a little bit. We didn't hit a touchdown a little bit yesterday, but how was the ladies' first round the other day? We had the
women's league, the Polo School Women's League. It started off yesterday. We were supposed to start the previous week, but unfortunately everything got rained out.
Right? Yeah, we're talking about that
everywhere in Wellington. But no, we got it started yesterday, and it was a great match. Nice, easy. Played 5 chuckers,
right?
And the girls had a blast. They really enjoyed themselves, and you were out there umpiring the early 6-goal game yesterday, and we saw Juan Villamil's daughter, Valentina Villamil, come in.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was a Villamil.
She played yesterday morning in the women's league.
That was beautiful.
So she was all tuned up, ready to go.
Yeah, she looked like it. Because when she came out there, she was like, your shirt was like twice her size. Poor Ed, she was funny. She was laughing about it. She said, don't worry, I'll be all right. And the minute I threw the ball in, she was like, phew, off to the races. And I didn't realize she had played in the morning.
Yeah.
And so she actually.
No, she's a nice little player. We had a good group yesterday with the women's league.
She filled in for who'd she fill in for?
David.
David, yeah.
Yeah, David Sloan.
Very Sloan, very super nice guy, David.
No, very nice guy.
Wow, what a great team! I love seeing that with Dorniak and Villamil.
And Alex Berkland.
Yeah, Alex plays very well, too. Very great team. Great seeing those guys coming in. They're very enjoyable. All right, we got everybody back up on. And we get another whistle. It's a little sticky here at the end of the 4th. 3-goal difference. Still have time. And remember, they have the .5 in place. So that would come in play. You need to get something going. They're going to go back to Rick Salter. I like this little give and go they use on the possession plays. He's going to find Gonzalo Teves. Teves is going to run the turn here. Gets out in front of Bollini. Good ball control. Justin comes in, makes a neutral hook. Loose ball. Coming across the field at 45 degrees, but that ball is going to trickle over the end line. So a perfect neutral play by Daniels. Just let that ball go off the field and give possession back to his teammates, and Juan will take over. Bollini. Juan, one tap to the right. He's going to change the field to the left. Artemio has a ton of time to work here. He's just going to go ahead and work it down. Just keep it just moving easy here. Now he goes to the Spurs. Now we got a foot race. Artemio gets him in front. It kind of bounces to the right side. Puts the pressure on Gonzalo. Teves gets a piece of it. Everybody's going to turn on this one. And Gonzalo gets back to his own tail shot. Daniels again, just playing in the middle of the field, staying nice and calm. Mounted very well this season. Turn around here again, so as they keep him in the middle of the field, and as the clock goes tick, 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 this is working in favor of Three Graces. So, Mangore pony up team, they need to get a run. They're going to find Santos. Gets a piece of it, looking for Bilbao. They come together. Bollini looking for the neutral play. And it gets turned around, and we're going to have a 3-on-2 here, I believe. Yes, sir, because Artemio's dropping his shoulders, and watch out because the Bay Mare is ready to run. Artemio has about 20 lengths on everybody. The approach shot, one check of the shoulder. That ball's going to land inside the 60. Look for the finish. And he leaves it in front. Good play by Cruz. Knowing he was beat there, falls in behind, cleans it up nicely, takes it to the boards. Santos will fall back in place. Artemio's going to steal the ball back in front of it, though. Now, he's inside the 60 already, so he just has to work this ball in. Switches to the near side. Love the thought process. Override. And cleaned up nicely by Salters. Rick hammers one to the outside. It's a good passing here, but they're killing a bunch of time. Oh, that ball's down the field. Oh, bad luck. So that ball's going to just skip over the boards. That ball's inside the 60-yard line. So our mounted official will bring that ball out. You can see Bollini. They're actually going to come outside the 60. Oh. I guess they're saying that went off a... No, you're going to get a whistle here, because that ball actually should be in favor of the Three Graces. I believe they're talking about that, or unless he did not hit another player. Remember, if a player hits the ball into a horse, it goes off another player's horse, then it will go to the opposing team. But in this case, the green did hit it out. So this ball was inside the 60. Wama's got to hit one shot. And Bollini with the lead just going to go and snap one off the field, let the clock roll out. And there you go. Kale, they're going to take it home. Three Graces.
Yeah, very nice, nicely done there. And Three Graces 2-0 now.
Yeah, and the neutral chucker, but that's all they needed. Up by 2.5 going into that final chucker. Any final words?
No, I think this is a fantastic game and a great day all around here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. We got one match in this Metropolitan Cup 6 goal tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
All right.
That field is going to be, I believe it's going to be over at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Be sure to check out the website or the app for that exact field assignment.
Is the stage set for the Aspen Cup now?
Yes. Newport and Quite on Z going to the finals. And that's going to take place on Sunday. So check out the app or the website for more information on that. Times and fields coming soon.
Perfect. For Cale Newman, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. I want to say thank you for making us leaders of polo broadcasting. And always here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.